Hello, friends. Today we are going to talk about something that can change your life forever. This one truth separates winners from quitters. It's simple, powerful, and unforgettable. No pain, no gain. Maybe you've heard it before, but today you're not just going to hear it. You're going to feel it, understand it, and start living it. We are going to talk about why pain is not your enemy, why struggle is not your weakness, and why every hard moment is secretly building the strongest version of you. Get ready, because what you'll learn here can push you to the next level of your life. Chapter 1. The beginning of pain and power. In life, nothing truly great comes without effort. If you want to grow, you must stretch yourself. If you want to succeed, you must struggle first. This is a law of life. It doesn't matter how smart you are or where you come from. Everyone who has done something great has one thing in common. They went through pain. But instead of stopping, they moved forward. They didn't cry and quit. They stood up and grew. They turned pain into strength. That's why pain is not your punishment. It's your path to greatness. Think about any champion you know, an athlete, a writer, a scientist, a leader. Do you think they became great by being comfortable? Number. They stayed up late while others slept. They practiced while others played. They failed again and again but refused to give up. Why? Because they knew the truth. Every drop of sweat, every late night, every moment of pain was taking them closer to their goal. Their bodies were tired, but their hearts were on fire. Their hands were shaking, but their dreams were alive. They understood that pain is the price of progress. Many people wait for the perfect time to begin. They wait until it feels easy, but here's the truth. Easy never builds you. The moment you feel discomfort, that's when change starts. If you quit when it's hard, you will never win. But if you keep going when it's hard, you will rise higher than you ever imagined. Pain makes your mind stronger. Pain builds patience. Pain teaches discipline. And discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. Sometimes pain is not just physical, it's emotional. It's the pain of rejection, the pain of being alone, the pain of failing again and again. And yes, it hurts, but you must not run from it. You must face it, because every time you face pain, you grow. You become more powerful than the day before. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Every day you choose not to give up, you are writing a new story, a story of courage, a story of transformation. Most people want success, but they don't want the pain that comes with it. They want the prize, but not the process. They want the results, but not the responsibility. But life doesn't work like that. There is no shortcut. There is no elevator. You have to take the stairs step by step, breath by breath, pain by pain. And every step will test you. But those tests are making you unbreakable. Those painful moments are sharpening your mind and toughening your soul. When you are in pain, your mind will whisper, "Stop! This is too much." But if you listen carefully, there's another voice, a stronger one, a voice that says, "Keep going. You're almost there." Listen to that voice. It's your real power. It's the future version of you, calling you forward. The version that is stronger, wiser, and proud. That version is waiting, but you can only reach it through pain. So the next time you're tired, the next time you want to quit, the next time life gets hard, remember this. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. You're not being broken. You're being built. Every struggle is shaping your strength. Every failure is fueling your future. Pain is the soil where power grows. No pain, no gain. Say it out loud, feel it, believe it, live it. Because one day all that pain will become your story of victory. And when that day comes, you'll look back and smile, not because it was easy, but because it was worth it. Chapter 2, The Wall. There comes a time in every journey when you hit a wall. You're doing everything right, you're working hard, you're focused, but nothing seems to move. You feel stuck. It feels like the world is silent, and your efforts are invisible. That's the wall. Everyone who ever succeeded has met it, and what you do when you face it decides your future. The wall feels heavy. It shows up after your energy is low and your motivation is tired. It tests your patience, your hunger, your reason. Many people turn around at this point. They say, it's too much. Maybe it's not for me. And they walk away from something that was just one step away. But the brave ones, they don't quit. They hit the wall harder, again and again, until the wall breaks, or they grow strong enough to climb over it. The wall is not there to stop you. It's there to show you how bad you really want it. The pain you feel here is different. It's the pain of silence, of waiting, of not seeing the reward yet. But that's the pain that makes you powerful. This is where winners are made, not when everything is going great, but when nothing is going great, and they still refuse to stop. When you feel like you can't go any further, that's when the real work begins. Because the wall is not just outside you, it's also inside you. It's the voice that says, this is useless. It's the fear that says, you're not good enough. It's the doubt that says, others are better. And if you don't fight back, that wall becomes permanent. But when you push through, when you stay consistent, that inner wall starts to crack. The wall is your turning point. It's the moment where your effort becomes real character. Anyone can start something, but to keep going, even when you're unsure, even when it's hard, even when the results are slow, that's power. That's discipline. That's when you separate yourself from the rest. The world rewards the ones who keep showing up. Most people quit because they think the pain is a sign they're failing. But pain is the proof you're growing. The wall is the sign you're getting closer. Your muscles hurt before they grow. Your brain gets tired before it learns. Your skills feel slow before they become fast. The wall is your friend. It's painful, but it's necessary. It's not the end. It's the test. And here's something powerful. Once you break one wall, the next one feels smaller. You start building confidence. You realize that pain didn't kill you, it made you sharper. You remember those days when you were tired, frustrated, confused, but you still showed up. That becomes your strength. That becomes your identity. You become someone who doesn't stop when it's hard. You rise. If you're feeling like quitting, it means you're close, closer than you think. Winners don't win because they never wanted to quit. They win because they did many times, but they didn't listen to that feeling. They stood back up and said, I'm not done. Every time you ignore the voice that says stop, you build the voice that says go. So when you hit your wall, take a breath. Remind yourself why you started. Think about the version of you who finishes the race, not the one who runs away. Think about the power you'll feel when you push through. The pain you feel now is your ticket to something greater. Don't throw it away. Keep going, because behind the wall is everything you've been working for. Chapter 3, The Fire. There is a fire inside every person. You may not see it, others may not feel it, but it's there. It burns quietly when you dream. It grows stronger when you believe, and it roars when you fight for what matters. But like all fire, it needs fuel. It needs struggle. It needs pain. You don't become strong just by wanting to be strong. You become strong when you walk through the storm and keep walking. Fire is not built in comfort. It's built in moments when life says, sit down, and you say, no, I'll stand. That's fire. That's where real power comes from. Most people never find their fire. They live safely. They avoid hard things. They take the easy road. But deep down, they feel cold. They know something is missing. And that something is fire. It's that feeling that says, I will not be average. I will not give up. I will make my life count. Fire doesn't always look loud. Sometimes it's just a quiet decision to wake up early, to try again, to speak kindly when it's hard, to say no to distractions, to choose growth over comfort. Every small act like this adds wood to your fire. Pain is part of this process. The days you don't feel like doing anything, but you still do. The days when people doubt you, but you keep believing. The nights when you cry, but you wake up with strength. That's not weakness. That's fire getting stronger. Every struggle you face is not there to stop you. It's there to light you up. No one can light your fire for you. Motivation videos, books, advice, they can help. But the real spark must come from you. When you decide that your life is yours, that your dreams are not jokes, that your future will be different from your past, that's when the fire begins and fire spreads. When you burn with passion, people around you feel it. Your energy, your focus, your hunger, it makes others rise. That's how leaders are born, not by shouting, not by being perfect, but by burning so bright that others want to start their own fire. But fire must be protected. There will be distractions, failures, people who laugh, people who leave. There will be moments when it rains and your fire feels small. But don't panic. It's still there. You only need one spark to start again. Don't let fear blow it out. Don't let comfort cool it down. You may not feel strong every day, but that doesn't mean you're not strong. Fire isn't always a big flame. Sometimes it's just a steady glow that refuses to die. If you keep feeding it with effort, with discipline, with belief, it will grow. It will guide you through darkness. It will keep you alive when things get cold. And one day people will ask, how did you do it? And you will smile, because you'll know. You didn't wait for luck. You didn't wait for someone to save you. You lit your own fire, and you kept it burning, no matter what. So if you're tired, light the fire. If you're lost, light the fire. If you're scared, light the fire. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to burn with purpose. Chapter 4. The mirror. Sometimes the hardest part of the journey is not the work. It's not the pain. It's not even the failure. It's facing yourself. Every day you wake up and look in the mirror, and that mirror doesn't lie. It shows you who you really are. Not who you pretend to be, not who people think you are. Just you, the raw version, the truth. And sometimes that truth hurts. Maybe you see someone who gave up yesterday, someone who made excuses, someone who promised they would try harder, but didn't. And it stings, because deep down, you know, you can do better. But here's the good news. The mirror is not there to judge you. It's there to remind you, to wake you up, to say, you are more than what you did yesterday. You are not finished yet. Pain begins in the mirror, but so does power. When you accept where you are, you unlock the power to change. If you lie to yourself, you stay stuck. But when you look in the mirror and say, I'm not proud of this, but I'm not staying here. Something inside you shifts. That's when growth starts. Real confidence doesn't come from pretending. It comes from facing yourself and choosing to improve. It's easy to hide, easy to blame others, easy to say, I don't care. But every time you do that, the mirror becomes heavier and your spirit becomes smaller. But when you start being honest, the mirror becomes your coach. It shows you your weak spots, your fears, your distractions, and slowly you begin to fix them. Day by day, step by step, you begin to respect yourself. And that feeling, it's better than any praise from the outside. Success is not about being perfect. It's about being real. You will make mistakes. You will fail. You will fall. But if you can face yourself after every fall and say, I'm not quitting, you are already ahead of most people. Because most people don't look. They avoid. They pretend. Don't be like most people. Look in the mirror and say, yes, I was lazy yesterday, but today I work. Say, yes, I was scared before, but today I try again. Say, yes, I failed, but that's not the end of my story. Your greatest power is your ability to be honest with yourself. Because when you know where you stand, you can move forward. You can grow. You can transform. Pain becomes fuel when you face it. But if you run from it, it becomes your prison. Remember this. No one knows you better than you, and no one can save you but you. You are the hero and the villain of your own life. You choose who you become. Every day, every moment, every choice. So stand in front of the mirror. Look into your own eyes. Ask yourself, am I proud of this person? And if the answer is no, don't run away. Start working. Chapter 5. The Road. The road to success is not a straight, smooth path. It's full of twists, bumps, and sometimes dark tunnels. When you start a new journey, everything feels exciting. Your heart is full of hope and dreams. You believe the hardest part is behind you because you are ready to win. But soon you learn the truth. The road is much harder than you thought. You will face moments when your body feels heavy, your mind feels tired, and your heart feels weak. There will be days when you want to give up, when pain seems too much to bear. Maybe you fail a test, lose a game, or don't get the praise you hope for. Maybe people around you doubt your abilities or tell you that you can't do it. These moments hurt deeply because you work so hard, but the results are not what you expected. But here is the secret. Those painful moments are the road's way of shaping you. Just like a blacksmith uses fire and hammer to make strong steel, life uses struggle and hardship to make you stronger. The pain is not there to stop you. It is there to teach you. When your legs ache after running or practicing, they are not just tired. They are growing stronger. When your mind feels confused while learning something new, it is not weak. It is building new paths to help you understand better next time. When your heart feels sad because of failure or rejection, it is not broken. It is learning to be brave and keep loving yourself even when things go wrong. The road demands patience. Success does not come overnight. It is not magic or luck. It is the result of small steps taken every day, even when no one is watching, even when you don't feel like it. You have to keep moving forward, sometimes slowly, sometimes with tears, sometimes with sweat. Every single step counts. Sometimes the road will make you feel very lonely. You may feel like no one understands your struggles or cares about your pain. But remember, every person who ever succeeded has walked that lonely road. They also felt tired and scared. They also wanted to quit many times, but they found a reason to keep going. They found hope in their dreams and strength in their hearts. And you can do the same. The road will also teach you about focus. There will be many distractions trying to pull you away. Friends who don't understand, games, social media, or just the desire to give up. But every time you say no to these distractions and say yes to your goal, you build powerful focus. This focus becomes your shield, protecting your dreams from being lost. The road teaches courage too. True courage is not the absence of fear, but moving forward even when you are afraid. When your heart beats fast before a test or a performance, that fear is normal. But the brave ones push through. They stand up after falling. They speak up after being silent. That courage is what separates winners from quitters. Remember, the road is long, and sometimes it may feel like you're walking alone. But you are never truly alone. Your family, your teachers, your friends, and even strangers who once walked this path are with you in spirit. Their stories, their struggles, and their victories are a light that guides you in the dark. The road to success is not easy, but it is worth it. Every painful step, every tear, every moment of doubt is a step toward your dreams. So when you feel tired, remember why you started. When you feel like quitting, remember how far you've come. Keep walking. Keep believing. Your success waits at the end of the road, and it is made only for those who refuse to quit. Chapter 6. The fire. Pain is like fire. At first it burns and hurts. You want to run away from it as fast as you can. But if you stay close and don't give up, that fire will change you. It will make you stronger and brighter. It will light your way when everything around you is dark. Let me tell you a real story about a young athlete named Sarah. She dreamed of becoming a champion runner. Every day she ran early in the morning before school. She trained hard even when her legs hurt and her breath was short. But one day during an important race, she fell and hurt her ankle badly. Many people told her to stop running, that she should give up her dream. Sarah felt the fire of pain burning inside her, not just the pain in her ankle, but the pain of disappointment and fear. She wanted to quit, but she remembered why she started. She remembered the feeling of crossing the finish line in her dreams. So instead of running away from the fire, she faced it. She worked even harder in rehab. She did exercises she didn't like. She pushed through the pain. Months later, Sarah ran again. She didn't win the first race after her injury, but she finished. And then she kept running, getting faster every day. The fire of pain had become her strength. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is the teacher. It shows you your limits and asks if you want to break them. It tells you that growth is near, but only if you don't run away. When you feel pain, remember Sarah's story. Let the fire change you. Let it light your path and show you what you are truly made of. If this story inspires you, please subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your friends so they also learn that pain is not the end, but the start of something greater. You are here to invest your time, not waste it, so keep pushing forward. Your fire will shine bright.